everybody. Well, I wanted to let you guys know there will be a temporary delay today. Um, we have to get the heater fixed. I know you guys always see me in tank tops, right? You always see me in tank top. I'm just a very warm-blooded person. I can tell you what, if I go to sleep, I flip flop back and forth until I find that spot where I actually have to hang my foot off the edge of the bed so that my body cools off or I overheat. And then I have to sleep with like warm pants on, a tank top, and a hoodie with no socks. This is weird. Or sometimes no hoodie, depends on the time of the year. A pair of pants, a tank top, socks. This is weird. And a fan on. The expression of women in menopause. So anyway, because it is falling into colder weather here in Pennsylvania, actually what I'll be doing today, I don't know if I'm going to record this. You guys can see, look, Burt Ward's face. Oh, I retrieved it from the canvas, mostly. I know it looks a little creepy-esque right now. Let me see if I can pull you guys a little closer to it. I know it looks creepy right now. That can be fixed. If I do record it on my tablet, I can always upload that later, but it will just be an angle where you guys can just watch me paint it, but you probably won't hear me talk through it. You can just watch me paint it. Now, I found some fabulous, before Mount St. Helens blew up, pictures of Mount St. Helens, and it is so how I remember it when I was a little girl. And I mean a little girl like knee-high to a grasshopper. And I mean that. Like maybe when I was like 3-4 years old. So I want to replicate this one sunset in a painting, and I want to show this to you guys. I want you to be able to experience what I experienced as a child. And oh my God, apparently I was really 8 years old. Really? Really? I don't think so. If I was 8 years old when Mount St. Helens blew up, my birth certificate is fake. Yeah. Oh boy, yeah. I'm still working on figuring that one out. The math still doesn't work there. Nope, the math just doesn't work there. So yes, I'm going to work on Burt Ward. Let that cure, because I need to send creepy plushie art to my friend in Lakewood, Ohio, and I need to send Burt Ward with. So Burt Ward can go to Butch, Patrick, Now, I'm going to try to make him look more youthful, like what I did with the Adam West portrait. And Creepy Plushie actually really does go to my friend Leslie Awesome, because, sweetie, you're just so awesome, and I really do want you to feel better. And I'm going to add a little more glow in the dark to the eyes and the little chompers on that thing. And if you guys would like, because more paranormal crap has been going on in this house, it's very, very creepy. It's creepy. And very unexplainable. To the point where it's waking me up, other than the neighbor getting up in the middle of the night and the kitchen light reflecting through this and waking me up. Just go the fuck to sleep. You can do all these other things, but you can't just go the fuck to sleep. Oh, I don't like being woke up at like 1 something in the morning, 3 something in the morning, then 4, 5 something, and then you're gonna wake me up again at 6:30, and then at 8 something in the morning you're yelling because I haven't gotten enough sleep. Anyway, we're gonna have some positivity here. I'm positively going to have my coffee because I have my seizure meds and my thyroid med. That's my only meds. Keeps me alive. Yay. Then I'm also going to have my breakfast, which I probably shouldn't eat this because this consists of wheat product. Lava's good. This is good, and I shouldn't eat it because it has wheat. And a little something if my sugars go low. It's a coffee thin. These are nummy. If my sugars go low, I actually keep something near me. My extra canvases are actually sitting over here. So, I actually took a bite out of this already, so it's probably not pleasant for you to look at. But, here, I'll just cover that part up. So now it's pleasant for you to look at. This smells so good. It's like a vanilla cinnamon French toast. Something like what I would make. And on cue, my neighbor is noisy. Hear that, right? He'll probably start yelling down the steps in a minute, like he was doing earlier. Anyway, I can look up the steps where I'm sitting. Anyway, so I'm going to get ready to finish up the Burt Ward painting. And after I have my breakfast, and yes, I have plenty of napkins. And then I'll wash up my hands, do this painting like I said. If I record to put this on YouTube, I don't know how I'm going to turn down my volume. I really don't, unless I put in my earbuds and then cover them up, because the heater guy is supposed to come fix the heater because it's rather freaking cold outside, which makes it kind of cold inside because I live in a basement. Yay! Am I going to cover that with artwork? Probably not. What day is it? What day is it? Today is... What is today? Today's one. I lost today. Oh my gosh. You guys will have to let me know in the comments below, or I'll look later to see what day it is. I think today is what, Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. My bad. Anyway, guys, and if you want to know, I have that snare drum stand right here, and look. I at least put a piece of artwork on it, so it's like an art stand for the smaller pieces of art. So it's kind of convenient for that. This is a smaller art stand. So yeah, it's kind of convenient to be a smaller art stand now. And you know, I can also use it to beat out the brushes, you know, beat the devil out of it. Oh my gosh. How much stress does that take out to beat out your brushes? Oh, Bob Ross knew what he was talking about. Boy, did he ever. You know why I beat the devil out of my brushes? Can you figure that out? Bet you can. Anyway. That'll be our running joke, right? Anyway, guys. This video has been going for almost 12 minutes, so I wanted to let you guys know why there'll be a delay in the channel, for today at least. But like I said, I might go ahead and record, but quietly, because there should be a heater repairman today, and I have to figure out how the heck I'm going to turn down my volume or mute my volume. I might test that at first to see how I can do it, and see how that can go, you know. No, I'm not trying to sound like Annika Victoria, but you know, it's like, see how I can go with that. Her thing is, how did I go? She's so cool. You have to check her out. Yes, Annika, I would like to see you really get into those boxes and really do some more stuff with your style pile. Because I know for a fact you can do such cool things. I think you should make like your own version of a coat of many colors out of a lot of those fabric scraps. Like, you have a lot of chunky fabric scraps, and you can definitely make a jacket. I mean, come on, I've made a sweater. You could take some of those long strips, literally tie them at the ends, and knit or crochet them. And if you don't know how, Annika, I can literally do a segment and then you can follow along, but I'm pretty sure you already know how. But yeah, that would be a suggestion for anybody that does crafting, that you can literally take thrifted clothes, and I can show you. And if you really want to know how to do this, I'll show you how to take thrifted clothes and turn them into an assorted type of yarn, and you can make all sorts of clothes out of it. Blankets, clothes. Like, let's say, okay, you want to make your own kind of special robe for around the house. You want to make your grandma a special kind of robe or blanket, or a special kind of slipper, a hat, you know, something for a baby, but you want to make sure it's perfectly sterile because you want to wash all this before you do it. These are just all sorts of fabulous ideas, or fantabulous ideas, that we can bring to the art corner. There are really such fantastic things way ahead for this channel. Just, you remember that thing that I told you about that I can't really tell you about right now? That's coming up so soon that this basement won't even matter anymore. The whole setting will change. I won't even be filming in this basement anymore. It's going to be peace and quiet. Peace and quiet, my friends. And I'll be, won't be so tired anymore. I will not be so, no, I wasn't trying to do Chinese eyes. I was just stretching my face. I won't be so tired anymore. And, my nerves will be settled. I won't be getting so many seizures. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm taking it. Gosh, if I continue to talk about it, I'm gonna cry because I'm happy about it. You know, the happy tears. So it's coming up. It's coming up real soon. And wow. But you guys see the new digs, you know, the new setting. You guys are gonna be like, wow. There'll actually be more Charlene's Native American kitchen being done. Charlene's art corner. And, you know, I'll be able to get more canvas and store it, more paint and store it. I'll probably just get a bunch of new brushes to go with my new brushes. Of course, I'll keep my old ones, but, you know, eventually I'll end up getting like a whole bunch of new brushes. And then I'll teach you guys so many things with art. I'll probably end up with the sewing machine and all sorts of stuff to teach you guys this, all sorts of ways of art. I mean, art is such a big thing, and it's just a big expander. It's not just painting. It's not just jewelry. It's not just knit. It's not just crochet. Art is all sorts of things. Art is music. Art is cooking. Art is just an expansion of just many mediums. I can also teach you, the sculpting with Palmer clay. If I have use of a kiln, we'll start using like red clay. I love working with red clay. I started using red clay. Oh my God, how old was I when I started using red clay? I think it was like 5 or 6 years old. 5, I think, actually, when I started using red clay, and I was sculpting actual birds, not like, I'm gonna make the little kindergarten. No. Sculpting. I was actually sculpting, I was actually sculpting the real likeness of a bird at the age of 5. At the age of 5, I was sculpting the real likeness of a bird at the age of 5 out of red clay. And my kindergarten teacher was like, how'd you know how to do that? I'm like, because that's what a bird looks like. Why didn't Billy know that? He put his hand on it and went, Like, but this is what a bird looks like. You gotta put the little lines and the feathers, and then they're like this. She's like, how'd you know that? And I'm like, because there's birds outside. That's what they look like. Don't you know what birds look like? She's like, yeah. She's like, they look like that. Like, yes, that's what they look like. Billy has a problem. He's crazy. I guess I was more advanced than the other kids. You know, like when you had to go up to the little art easel thing, you know, the one that stood something like this, and you had to like paint on the paper. Like, here, tell me what a hot dog looks like. Just paint it. And the other kids are like, splat. I was like, careful. It was like, here's the hot dog. Like a little yellow squiggly. That was the mustard. Then a red squiggly. That was the ketchup. And some green blotchies. That was, I think, the relish. And then I would mix some white with some brown and make the bun. They're like, huh? I was more advanced than the other kids. And then I would just take some brown and just like speckle for some sesame seeds. Like, I don't like you. I don't like you either. And I would sign my name at the bottom. The teacher would be like, oh, well, look at you. That's a hot dog. But that's what you said to paint. So I'm going to do that. That's why, like, you guys see my artwork a certain way. Because, gosh, I've been doing things a certain way since I was little. I mean, my gosh, since I was like no taller than like my head going up to the bottom of this easel, I've been doing artwork. So don't ever think that you can't achieve something. Don't ever let somebody say that you can't. You can. When the Good Sammers used to take me camping with them, yes, the Good Sammers, do you know that that still exists to this day? You can join the Good Sammers. They're not a sponsor. You can actually join the Good Sam Club if you own an RV or a camper. You can join the Good Sam Club. They are a great outdoor club. And actually, I would insist that you do. They're a wonderful club. You can get discounts at campsites if you are a Good Sammer. I gotta start eating, guys. My headache, which is telling me if I don't eat, my headache is going to give me a seizure because I'm starting to get the sweats, which is giving me the indication of that seizure. But anyway, the Good Sam Club, just check them out. You can ask at your local Lions Club, your Eagles Club, your Elks Club. You can ask your local Masonic Lodge. Yes, they are with them. They are with the Brotherhood. Don't think anything bad about that. Please, they're not bad people. They really aren't. You can ask with your local Shriners about them. I was a Shriners kid. Just ask about the Good Sam's Club. They're really wonderful people. They do wonderful fundraising for children. go to your local Oddfellows club. They would know the best about the Good Sam. Come to think about it. Just ask. And just remember, these lodges like this, they're actually not the bad guys. People like the Freemasons, and I happen to have friends that are Freemasons. They're not bad people. They're actually pretty nice people. They'll watch out for you because they're pretty nice people. And I've had some be neighbors and I've helped them out. So they've helped me out. And no, it's not cartel stuff. Don't let that shit get in your head. That's made up. I have friends that, you know, like I said, you know, I was a Shriners kid. Shriners is a great organization. And if you want to know, when I was a Shriners kid, one of the newer Shriners when I was a Shriners kid was one of the original Duke boys from the Dukes of Hazzard. Oh, and by the way, I don't think it's right that the Dukes of Hazzard could be taken off the air if George Jefferson could say honky. That's racist. Yeah. Ooh. But the Jeffersons are still on TV and George Jefferson is allowed to say honky. I'm not even white. Yeah, that's a bit racist. Duke boys never did anything wrong, but George Jefferson can say that word. Excuse? I don't think so. And Colin Kaepernick, that's for you. With your half white ass. Anyway, guys, we're going to leave this on good note because I have to eat. And like I said, the heating needs to get fixed. And if I film what I'm doing after I eat, and if you want to know, yes, I did do a video about I'm sick and tired of people bitching. Excuse me, bread gives me the hiccups. About slavery, you know, I get tired of people bitching about slavery. I'll give you a history lesson. Again. But I'm not going to because this is now almost 30 minutes. And I meant to cut it short. But anyway, guys, like I said, I'm going to finish this. I found a really awesome picture that I want to do a painting of Mount St. Helens before it blew its top. I'm hoping to get another subscription or two here soon. A couple of new subscribers, I hope. Because I'm going to do, oh my God, see? Wheat allergy, automatic itchy. I told you, I eat wheat, I itch. I will want to do West Coast mountainscapes. Now that I found that picture of Mount St. Helens, and I have the one of Mount Rainier, and I have one of Wallowa Lake, and then I will be finding one of Mount Hood. And there is a channel that I just recently subscribed to of videos of Yellowstone National Forest. So I can do those mountain ranges, which would be awesome to do. So I guess that'd be like a collab. So I'll have to ask him if that's okay to add a link to his channel for a collaboration. Because I just recently subscribed to his channel, so I told him I'd subscribe because if he subscribed to mine, and then, you know, I could put a link to his channel, and then he could put a link to my channel on his channel after I show that I did a painting from just watching his video or taking pictures from his video, and you know, just still shot from his video, and then he can show that to his video. Like, he can show his video and then the painting on his video, and then show that that's a collab between the two, and then he could put the link to my channel. So that would work. So yeah, start doing collabs between channels. Yay. Because there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I do nature paintings, I do portraits, jewelry. This channel, I'm going to try to boost it up and see where we go from here. So, okay, everybody, I will see you later. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive. Excuse me. And as always, stay blessed. And I have to clear my throat. Yay, pumpkin. And I love you guys, and my throat still didn't clear up. Yay. Love everybody, and I shall see you later. Yay.